what they say. Now we go, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo!
Hey everybody, it's Escape to Reality with Justine.
And Geneva. Hello.
What's going on?
Hola. 90 Day Fiance, baby. It's getting over and it's sad. We're coming to the end of this journey, folks.
I wish they would I wish they would film it like last week. Sucks. The finale.
Like the reunion?
Yeah, or the reunion. I get it all mixed up. Shit.
I know. It would be good to have it a little more current because I think they filmed in when? Like November, December
Somebody
or something?
said November online.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like so much has happened since.
Yeah, we need it hot and fresh off the presses. We are going to be talking both the finale episode, so the last episode where everybody got married, and then touch on the reunion, which aired Sunday night, which was a hot mess. Larissa's going to be, I think Larissa's going to try to be on reality TV forever. Like, she's going to be on, they're going to be on Marriage Boot Camp. They're going to be on,
they will.
like,
they will.
every show imaginable.
She's got to get her English better.
God.
Is
I
that
think
like
that's
a
part of
thing
her
with
charm.
that type of charm? Is that part of a thing with her? That type of. Does everybody who learns English have that E, like the IE or the Y, whatever you would say at the end?
I've never heard that before ever. I think that's
Is it
like
just her? It's really weird.
It is weird. It's like I think she's leaned into it now too because I
Yeah.
think she thinks people think it's cute.
It's not
like,
endearing. It's the opposite. It's annoying. It makes me want to chuck a rock through my TV.
Goatee. You don't like
Oh
it?
my! She's so hateable. I used to have some sympathy for her, but now I don't.
Yeah, she's pure entertainment though. I think she's fucking hilarious. She's so delusional. It's like it's bizarre, but we'll get into them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking 90 Day Fiance. But first, as always, we're going to do a little celebrity gossip. What do you got for me?
What do you think about the Golden Globes?
Ugh, it was fucking snooze fest.
Sandra Oh, I knew that they would suck it up.
Oh, they were terrible. I like the opening segment. I was just like, this is painfully like bad. It wasn't even funny. It was just awkward watching two people try to be funny. Dorian was like, neither of them are comedians, are they? I was like, Andy Samberg is definitely like a comedian.
Yeah, he was.
Right?
He is he's on SNL. He's
Right.
a writer. Yeah, he is. But that's a weird pairing. Somehow they are connected in a way. I don't know how.
I hated it.
I can't stand. I just can't look past Grey's Anatomy with her, so it's really tough.
Yeah,
she's in the show. Have you ever seen the movie or the show that she's in?
Killing Eve is phenomenal. It's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like it's a BBC show. And she plays a detective. Justine only watches Lifetime, TLC, and Bravo.
I don't watch. Yeah, not even Lifetime. But hold on. Oh, wow. And do you think she deserved a Golden Globe, or is because she was hosting?
No, she was very good in it. The show is great. For anybody who's watched it, yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at some pictures. It looks like the girl from Revenge in it with her.
It does look like her, but it's a different chick. She plays like a killer that she's hunting. It's very good.
Oh, so those are like flat. So she's laying in bed with the killer, but it's not the killer, or it's not real. Okay, I'm looking at
give
pictures.
it away. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
it was a good show. If you're looking for something, I think it's available.
I like
on Hulu.
her. Good for her for moving on to something. She's got a good head of hair. I like her parents. That's cute.
The Golden Globes to me is proof that movies are dead. Like I really feel like
movies dead.
Well, just movies. Like there are no good movies this year. I used to love all the Oscar movies. Now there's like nothing. It's just like
it's all too like foo-foo.
I don't know. Yeah,
why can't we have a movie, or I guess a real one that's not the MTV Movie Awards, where it's actual movies that make you laugh and
that people actually watch?
Yeah, like who gives a shit? And
that's why the Oscars suck
can't say anything anymore without it being brutalized, because nobody has a sense. You can't say anything anymore, so nobody can joke. It just sucks.
Who was your best dressed at the Golden Globes?
Oh, you know who I did like? I did like Julia Roberts.
Oh my God, I was going to bring her up. She looked great.
I do like pants on a woman sometimes. Like her and that redhead, what's her name? She was on My Worst Dress. Emma Stone one year. Remember that outfit she wore at the Oscars? when it's done right, it's done good. And
She
I gotta
looks
give it to her. She
phenomenal.
did look good.
She looked great. Yeah.
And I like Nicole Kidman too, even though
Ugh,
it's your
ageless.
average whatever.
Ageless.
That Arena Shake, she looks smoking hot. I liked Regina King. I always
Regina
love her.
King's dress was phenomenal. That
She's a hot piece of
sequins.
ass.
Yeah, she
Halle
is.
Berry, I liked her.
Ageless.
She looked smoking hot. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Denai Guerrera,
No idea
something
who
like
is.
that. I think she's a black woman. I don't know who she is, but she looked pretty. Even Kristen Cavallari, I thought looked pretty smoking hot. Did you see her? I didn't recognize her at first, but
How about
she
Gaga?
looked better.
Gaga looked amazing.
Oh,
I loved the
okay.
whole. I loved the
I
whole
didn't-
look.
I thought it was kind of a joke, but
Oh, I thought it
It's
was
okay.
phenomenal.
oh,
There's
oh,
something
sorry.
about.
Sorry, I
there's
put
some-
that on Instagram. That I compared it to cotton candy.
I know,
She
I
looked
saw-
good, but I don't really like the dress. I feel like I want to see her body. She's not.
I think what you
100.
have to remember about Gaga is
It's
that she
cuckoo,
came.
but you can also look good and not
Well,
have your hair.
she came
completely
from
match your
wearing
dress.
like meat to like that. So I feel
I
like
know, but-
it's a real growth. Yeah, you put
It
that
looks
up comparing
good,
her to.
but I like her necklace. I like her with blonde hair. It's okay. I mean,
If
it's
you
still
guys,
kind of a joke, though, to me.
Interesting. I thought
Is
she
it
looked
you really
beautiful.
take her serious in that? Wow,
I
I'm
do.
so shocked. That's so crazy.
If you guys want to see the crazy shit Justine puts up on Instagram, follow us at Escape to Reality Podcast on Instagram. That's
Maybe
that's
everybody
all
else
Justine.
really thought she was legitimate. You know,
Yeah.
I really.
I'm
I guess
surprised
the
you
more I
didn't
looked
get
at it,
flagged.
the more I liked it. Oh yeah, and I see other people now comparing Lita to pigs and stuff, and they sit there and attack me for that. It really pisses me off.
In case anyone is just joining us, Justine, back in the day of 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days,
The world, yeah.
put up
seriously.
a picture of
Another
Ricky and compared him to a pig, and so many people were offended.
and
it
he
got
ended up
flagged.
being a pig, and they took my picture down. But you can compare Lita, and Ricky was a complete dickhead to that poor girl. Come on.
hilarious. Any other Golden
my
Globe
worst-
thoughts? Oh,
My worst dress was Gaga, but okay, but
Oh,
no.
shit.
And then I just don't. I don't think her hair needs to match her dress. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
guess people like it. Charlize
it.
Theron, I think she should look great because she's got a body of, I guess I'd like to see Lady Gaga really Hollywooded up. And I've seen her look like that, and it's kind of boring too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see her just come in like jeans and a t-shirt or something. Like really be crazy or something. Lucy Liu, all these people don't care. Amy Poehler, I thought looked like a dope.
Oh, she looked terrible.
She
And you
always
know who
does.
also looked bad was Amy Adams. Like, she looked very average to me.
Oh,
She was just wearing
yeah.
like a basic ass dress.
Yeah, all these people. Amber Heard, Anne Hathaway. I'll never forget Amber Heard I heard that she took a dump on Johnny Depp's bed.
I never heard that. That's
That was one of
hilarious.
their fighting points.
Oh, that's good. All right.
The next story is Diener from Jersey Shore had her baby finally.
Yep.
It was a cute baby, right?
Man, that baby hasn't had a second of privacy, though. She's literally created an Instagram and put up 75,000 pictures already.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus.
And that baby was 6 pounds. It looks big. I popped out 2 8-pounders, and I can't believe that no wonder I can't hold any urine in anymore. Okay. Third one is Celebrity Big Brother. This is rumored cast, okay?
Okay,
Put
I'm
your
ready.
seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on.
I've
It
never
is-
watched Big Brother in my life.
Oh, no, I never watched the regular Big Brother, but you didn't watch the Celebrity Big Brother a couple months ago? You missed out big time.
Oh, shit.
It was epic. It was appointment television. I loved every second of it. Holy crap, you have to watch this. We are going to talk about it on this podcast. Geneva, oh my God. Okay, number 1. I'll save the
Okay.
best for last. Aubrey O'Day, she's great TV.
God,
Whatever.
what show won't she do? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but this will be good for her. This
Okay.
show was so good. Okay, Bobby Moynihan from SNL. You'd know his face if you saw him. He's a little chunkmeister, brown hair, whatever. Carson Kressley from what's his name? From where is he from?
Queer Eye?
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin Johnson, he's a wide receiver, I think, from Detroit, whatever.
Pathetic.
Dina Lohan, whatever. Even though Lindsay Lohan was on Andy Cohen and said that she would never do Celebrity Big Brother, but yeah, her like kind of shitting on her mom, who might be signed up. This is rumors, but it sounds great. Jonathan Bennett, he was the hot boy from Mean Girls. Sean Spicer. Could you believe that? What a loser.
What?
You go from the former White House Director of Communications to Celebrity Big Brother. Like I said, Omarosa on there because Omarosa was on there right after she got out of the White House and she was saying all this. It was great TV. Stephen Baldwin, Tiffany Pollard, New York. What's her nickname?
New York.
New York, is that
Yeah.
it? Tanya Harding, which they say is Tonya Harding, Ton. What's her freaking name? Tanya or Tonya? I thought it was always Tanya. And if this is true, Caitlyn motherfucking Jenner.
Oh my God, that's a good cast. I'll
Right?
watch that. I'll watch that. Speaking of shows, so we're going on a little bit of a 90 Day Fiance hiatus. We think we don't know when it's coming back. Have you been watching Love After Lockup?
No, I don't watch
Oh my
that.
God, you need to watch it. I think this might be the show that's going to fill our 90-day void.
I'll watch it. I'll watch this depressing stuff if we're talking
It's-
about it,
no,
but I don't
I'll
watch
just tell
it.
you. I'll tell you one couple. It's not even depressing. It's like
not? Okay.
they're so preposterous that it's like almost funny. So one couple is a dude's in jail, right? So the concept is the people are about to get out of jail. It's like the people have been holding them down, and they always meet on like prison.
Do they know
websites.
each other going in,
No.
or do they?
No.
Okay.
They meet on like not chat rooms, like pen pals. There's like dataprisonguy.com or whatever. these
Oh
people
my
meet.
God.
So
I could get into that.
it's this one chick. Yeah, I could see you doing this if you were single. It's one chick who's a virgin who's convinced this guy like is gonna be her husband. She claims they're engaged, and so the whole story starts with like the two of them and how they're gonna meet. And then all of a sudden the screen, so it's like, how like it shows like the two faces, like they're the couple, and then it gets bigger and there's another chick, and it's the chick he's already married to, that also is like waiting for him to get out and is like expecting like that he's gonna come to her. And so it's like this dude juggling literally a virgin, this chick who he claims he's in love with, and then the chick who's like his baby mom. And it's pure trash and it's great. So I think you need to watch it. It's good.
Yeah, I'll watch it if we talk about it.
Watch an episode and see if you like it, and then people,
No,
if you think we
I'll
should
like
talk
it.
about it, hit us
Well,
up on
it's already
Twitter.
into episode 7 of this season.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
I'm
Damn, it's
down to
moving.
I'm down to watch it.
At
Yeah.
Escape2Pod on Twitter. Let us know if you're watching Love After Lockup.
No, my
It's good.
coworker who listens to us and she watches all the same stuff. She does watch it. It seems like a lot of people do watch it.
Mhm.
What day of the week is it on?
Couldn't tell you. Fridays, I think,
And is
which is
it-
kind of a shitty
Okay,
day.
which it's Wii TV, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could start. We could give it a shot next week.
Yeah. You
All
got
right.
anything else before we do 90 Day?
Nope, that's it. I just was
All right.
blown away by that casting. I really hope it's true. Get Caitlyn
That's
Jenner
good.
on there.
Good.
Is
Caitlyn
Caitlyn Jenner
Sean
that
Spicer.
pathetic that she's like got nothing better to do?
I know. What the
You were a
hell?
freaking Olympian, Caitlyn.
And
now
also,
you're
like,
now you're on Love After Lockup. Now you're on Celebrity Big Brother. Get a life.
Love After Lockup would be great. Okay.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, let's.
Yeah. Check out
it's
this
on-
week's.
What day
and
is
just
today?
see- It's on Fridays. Today is.
And what day is it? Tuesday.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay, 90 Day Fiance. So we're going to talk a little bit about the finale and then talk about the reunion. Jay and Ashley continue to fight about him cheating. Oh, the best was that he was trying to defend himself, saying that she messaged me, I didn't message anyone, and that he went on there to meet friends, which I thought was classic. Because Tinder, the place where you make
I'm
friends.
such a sucker. I was like, oh, Jay, okay, sure.
Were you?
No, I don't believe him, but I didn't believe him. I thought he was cheating when he was out at McDonald's at midnight. That's when I think it first happened.
100%.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, and then in the reunion, she says that he brought a girl to their house while she was bartending, but then he doesn't really say he did, but she made it seem like it was definitely did happen.
Yeah, sketchy.
Where's her kid? And then the kids must be with the dad at that time.
How about Ashley meeting the friend?
Oh
in
my
the park?
God. That was
That outfit?
incredible.
What was that outfit?
And what bleachers are you just sitting at and you're on the imagine and there's cameramen out there on these bleachers. It was a scene.
It's good.
Are you
but
at
I
your
thought
kid's school? Where the hell are you?
They're like at a community park, but like the chick was dressed like she was going to the pool in Vegas.
Yeah,
I
she
didn't
looked like
understand
she
if
just
that was
got
a
off
real
the pole.
outfit. She really did.
She just came from the Midway district.
Ashley said she stalked the chick's social media. You notice she was like, she's nothing like me. She's way larger in size and 18 years old. I was like, what?
We're only white.
Right.
Jay sticks to what he likes.
I think what Jay did here is like the ultimate. This is always the male trick that people who get caught cheating try to do, which is like they try to make it about the chick not paying them enough attention or not you didn't do this for me. And he did that.
Shut up, Jay.
I know. It's like, he's like, I did it because I was bored. You're always on your phone. You don't show me attention. It's like,
why don't you come home and talk to me? Yeah, I love that. You're on your phone.
Right. God, phones though are a time suck. People can really spend hours on there.
Now they track you. It's like a real depression thing.
Oh my God, the average screen
time.
Then
when you see like you're down, you're like, yeah, I'm doing good this week.
And it's like 12 minutes. It's like Jesus.
Oh, it is really crazy how we're all just,
I know,
really in zone.
It's unhealthy.
And 20, 30 years ago, nobody had this stuff, and I think it was better for us.
Human relationships were completely different. Now you're on your phone getting your dick sucked essentially on Tinder.
I did like what's his face. Andy Samberg did have a joke at the thing. He was like, life sucked this bad, or before we just didn't have a phone. I don't know which is true, but it does make everything so much more magnified.
It really does.
And social media is just such a weird thing.
It really, I think some people it like truly deeply affects,
Yeah.
Okay. Colton,
what else? Anything else happen with them? So the bigger girls, he makes a Tinder for friends. It's great.
All-time classic. All right, on to the VIPs of the season, Cole and Larissa.
Yeah, but she was sick in the hospital, and he was there for her. I think they have kind of a okay friendship. Maybe they screw once in a while, but we'll have to. I got a question about them at the thing, what she said. So we'll get into that.
Cole and Larissa, wedding day. I was dying with him in the mirror. It was
actually a very pretty wedding.
No, when he was getting dressed, did you notice he was like, he just kept looking at himself in his mirror and like flushing his hair out and like he had his toe out, like he was posed.
So like a ballerina.
Shout out to Debbie wearing a pink dress shirt to the wedding. I thought that was classic.
I love Debbie. He goes, "You look cute."
Yeah. God.
Who said that to their mom? You look cute. You look pretty, or
right? You look nice. Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
They've never. You saw they were trying to tie a tie. Neither of them have ever put on a tie.
It's like me working at a fancy restaurant when I still don't know how to tie a tie. I would just leave it tied and like slip it over my neck. Don't learn how to do it, Justine.
Larissa got her dress.
But a man needs to know how to tie a tie, and it's like they were gonna start crying. Like, Dad knew how to tie a tie.
I know, right?
If Dad was here, I'm surprised
they don't down and lay it.
They don't ever talk about him. I'm really surprised. You'd think they'd be at his gravesite every day.
I don't think it was ever about the dad. I think it was always
right.
About
I'm just
Debbie
surprised that they're
Colt.
so close that they'd still be talking about Dad like he was there. But maybe Dad was an asshole and they murdered him like Dirty John.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm the man of the house.
Larissa dressed at Goodwill, and I loved that when she got into the limo, she was like, "Oh, there's air conditioning."
It was a very pretty dress. It was from
pretty.
Goodwill, right?
Yeah.
How did that happen, though? Why aren't we at Goodwill watching her get this dress? How did it pan out?
Yeah.
I was shocked, though. It looked really good on her.
Man, I have notes written down that I have no idea what it says. It says, I don't know what the city shake will say. I don't know what the hell that means. Evidently, cousin said something. Oh, how about the cousin wearing the polo?
I love him. Oh, my God.
The company polo.
And, like, flip-flops. And then the girl, whatever. She had a flower in her hair, right?
Old Faithful.
She is
the whole family
tried and
had
true.
Flowers.
Oh. When she walked in, and it's like, why are you at this huge place if there's 4 people there?
It was
right?
so sad. Yeah. I mean, it was a big space, and there were literally 6 people there. And what I also love is they were spread out, like they weren't sitting by each other, which I think made it worse.
Oh. And then they said, Larissa says he's sweet, something like this, sweet, handsome, and a software engineer.
Yep.
What's he making, like $65K, 80 maybe?
Maybe he's making bank, and he's just cheap as shit. Yeah. And she knows he's sitting on money. I don't know.
Why is she dealing with this shit if she's such a... if there was no reunion, I would think she's such a better person. Just
God.
buy the Goodwill dress.
She the Goodwill dress was not her like being charitable. It was that she had no money and that was her option.
It's like, okay, I went to jail. I'll wear Goodwill.
Right. Oh, and the story comes out that she was charged with domestic battery 4 days before the wedding. He called the cops, and it may affect her visa. So that is.
And she's
that.
still here, so it looks like she sucked somebody's dick to stay. Hold
She
on.
probably
Now,
did.
so I remember it in live time on Instagram where she was. So they were still filming then. Wow.
Right.
This show is like, they need to. If anybody from the TLC producers listen to us, which you should,
course.
you need to shut these people the F up like
Agreed.
Bravo does and
Yeah.
threaten them with lawsuits.
Yeah. Unless there are interviews on our podcast.
Because the housewives can't even argue with each other publicly without getting sued or getting a
Yeah.
fee.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's the way it should be.
Yep. All right.
There's this
anything
one.
else?
Do you see the same commercials as I do with this on TLC.com or something of California Psychic? You probably don't. This is a stupid commercial that I watched 15 times watching this show. California Psychics. If it's not your best reading, it's free. It's like, okay. It's just, I had to write that down. It just drives me crazy.
That's good. How do
I
you know
love
if it's your
yoga.
best reading?
Right.
What the fuck?
The guy's like, I love yoga. And they told me I'm going to own a yoga studio.
Jesus
Oh, those
Christ.
people are such suckers.
Pathetic.
Okay. Who's next?
Kalani and Asuelu.
Oh, man.
She finally feels like a bride. She says that she breastfeeds, which is what every bride wants.
Was
to
she
be doing.
breastfeeding there?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
God,
was literally
what a nightmare.
breastfeeding. Like, I finally feel like a bride.
Breastfeeding keeps you so hungry, too.
The sister still pissed. The whole vibe is just with her and the sister is bizarre to me. The sister was giving her great makeup though on the wedding day. She was doing a good
Yeah.
job on that
That-
face.
Yeah, the sisters just, they just, I don't know. I don't know what their relationship was like before Asuelu came around. Maybe they were just like two peas in a pod and she just needs, what is
There's
it?
just this dead fish look in Kalani's eyes when anybody talks that's like very disturbing to me. Like she
And
processes nothing.
yeah.
You know? Like I
And
don't
at the reunion, she's like,
Yes.
talks really slow. She's like,
yes.
well,
it's like
if you don't have the money, then you're a mom, and it's just sad. I don't know. She is off.
it's weird.
Her and Asuelu crying the entire time.
Oh god.
Get a grip, you little weirdo.
They get married on a big boat. Asuelu says
The
it's like the
hornblower.
Titanic. Yeah, the hornblower. It was a hornblower.
It was just
like the-
pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty. The brother showing up in like a massive T-shirt to the wedding.
I
Just
felt
not
bad
dressed
for
at all.
Asuelu because the brother was supposed to get ready with
I
with
know, and he was
Asuelu, and he
alone.
kind of showed up alone. It was kind of sad.
It was.
They could be a little bit nicer to him. He's trying.
Yeah, the dad.
Unless things are happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, right. The dad finally makes another appearance. Low. I'll be there if he shows the wrong reasons. I'll straighten it out real quick. He's always threatening violence, which I appreciate.
I do too.
And then the sister said, "I'll be there if it crashes and burns." And then she laughs like a crazy person.
It gives
which I
such a
also thought
bad
was good.
juju
I know.
on this whole thing.
It's like, have you ever heard of putting positive energy in the universe? Like they're
And-
very.
And what was I gonna say? They say if the dad finds out, they're gonna cancel the wedding. Why would you want your pregnant daughter again with the second baby to ruin something that this guy wants to marry your daughter? It's not like he's running away back to Samoa. Why would you not?
You finally
Praise
said it like
him,
they did,
right?
The first time when you said it. Samoa. Wait, do it again. How'd you do that?
Samoa. Did I say
No.
it?
You said it right,
Samoa,
and then you
Samoa.
correct-
Oh,
No.
okay. I said it the
Fuck,
American
we
way. The
lost
second
it.
Samoa.
God damn it. No, that's
No,
not
I
it.
didn't. Samoa. Samoa. Oh.
All right, you lost it. Oh man, that was good though. It came out real natural. You're
Samoa.
like, Asuelu-
Samoa.
No.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I'll drop it. I thought
No,
I said it
agree.
wrong. Yeah.
I agree though.
The
It's
dad
like
is hot though.
yeah, good old Rock Senior.
And she's like, I wanted to stand up when they said, does anyone disagree or whatever the statement.
Have you
is
ever
in
been at a
wedding.
wedding where they object?
No, I wish.
Me too. I would love to be at one of those. That'd be
I
classic.
think that's one of those. Like, when does that ever happen?
Right? You would think if it happened anywhere, it'd be on this show.
Why hasn't it?
Right? I wonder, if anybody's listening who's ever been at a wedding where they object, please email us and let us know. I would love to hear that story.
I would
Escape to
too.
Rally Podcast, gmail.com. Yeah, Kalani and Asuelu. I mean, the wedding seemed like it was one of the nicer ones, I would say, right? Like,
Yeah, I thought it was really pretty and nice.
Yeah.
And it seems expensive to get a whole boat like that for 10
It
people that
does.
are at this wedding.
yeah, but I bet the wedding was like on a Wednesday. Felt like a Wednesday wedding.
Yeah, and it looked like OC. So do they have the hornblower in OC and San Diego?
Yeah.
It must be like a chain
Yeah.
thing.
I'm sure.
At least they got to go back to the OC, and it wasn't in
Mhm.
Utah at that park where
Right.
he's riding with the thing up his ass.
Riding the bike. Okay.
It's just weird. When I first met him, I thought he was cute, and now I'm
It's like
really
distasteful
disgusted.
to me. I know, me
Yes.
too. It's like grosses me out. Okay, Lita and Eric. Oh God.
Their wedding was weird.
Their wedding in a conference room of a Days Inn. Oh, I loved. She had a crown on, and she was like, "My crown was made in Paris. You know me. I needed something fancy." I'm like, "Made in Paris and sold on
Yeah.
Amazon." Like, I don't.
Right? And you
Like-
got your bargain basement husband.
Right.
Good job.
Right.
Oh, he's just such a... And it's crazy what an evil person she is that it makes him look like a decent person when he's
He
a
still
piece of
looks
garbage
like trash
too.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love they introduced his friend who we never met before, and she said, "I thought it was a
Yes.
scam." Which I thought was good. Another friend coming through.
And why doesn't she murder Lita? Because she's in love with Eric.
Yeah. No, I know. What? Who has, as an adult, like a female friend like that, just running your errands? And
No.
shit? Like, what is
no. She's in
Weird.
love, and she was hoping that the car would crash, and she probably threw those pants in the trash. No way.
this? Lita
And where has she
admits-
been?
Right? I was wondering the same thing. Like, I don't
How
know.
do they
And,
introduce her last episode?
and you would think Lita would be very jealous.
Yeah.
But she didn't seem like she gave a fuck. It's because all she cares about is her medical career and getting status, which she said in both things she said. She's always wanted
Yes.
to pursue a career in America, and she can't wait to finally change her status. For a second there, I thought she meant her Facebook status, but I think she meant her legal status.
Oh, it's so sad.
The daughters didn't come. The youngest daughter came. She looked like she was being held hostage.
Oh,
Jenica.
poor Jenica. How'd she even get there? They just took an
God.
Uber. They call an Uber for her.
Right? Man,
Poor
Ubering.
thing.
Will you, like, when your kids are old enough, will you let them just hop in an Uber?
No,
No?
not until they're like, not until they're in college. I mean,
Oh, damn. Really?
well, I don't want these people are lunatics driving
I know,
Ubers. You're not gonna
that's
drive
true.
my kid around.
True.
I'm 10 years old. I'm not gonna I'd rather put my kid on an airplane.
Yeah, well, airplane, they have to have a chauffeur. You know?
No,
Like, I used to have to
I'd
do
rather
that.
even with a taxi. At least these people are licensed. It seems more legitimate. At least
Yeah,
I
they
know.
are, like, licensed, right?
And Uber sounded good in theory at the beginning, but I think this is going to crash and burn. I can't believe it's still around. I can't believe more people aren't stabbed and killed from these crazy Uber drivers.
I know.
And I can't believe it's lasted this long with just average people driving people around in their cars without seatbelts. And
I know.
Right?
It's crazy.
it just
Yeah.
seems like a I don't know. It really
I would
blows
like
my
to
mind.
remind you that you used to harass taxi drivers to have them
Yes.
show you your
Oh
dick.
my god! Oh my god!
Their dicks. So
And
everybody
every
remember that.
bartender. That's when I'm blacked out drunk, and those are free children days. Something was wrong with me. And my
I
poor
know.
husband thought that
Something
yeah,
was
walk in,
something.
and I
is.
came in. I'm like, the taxi driver started to make out with me, Tyler. Oh my god!
Well, did he know you were like, "Hey, I'm gonna make out"?
Oh my god! It's like,
Oh,
yeah. What did
God.
you think you were saying? And
Yeah.
he was surprised when the baby came out white.
You're ridiculous. All right, Stephen and Olga.
I was too.
Yeah, right. They depart. He goes to
Stephen
the
and
airport.
Olga. She's too cute with those little buns.
Baby,
like a little
you
Spice
noticed
Girl.
baby's still not in the car seat.
I love it.
They've just completely given up.
It's like 1945 up in here.
I know.
And,
And
that baby's
Steven
hungry,
says-
man.
Yeah.
It's
Steven's grown a lot in the last 2 months. That's what he said. I love when people, it's like Jax on Vanderpump who acts like he's transformed in 3 months.
he is
It's like,
such
you're
a
the
piece
same-
of shit.
you're the
And
same
he's at
piece
the
of
airport.
shit.
He's like, the baby's upset. He knows what's happening right now. No, the
Right.
baby's hungry. It only wants to suck on a nipple. It hates
Right.
you and is happy you're leaving.
100%. They gave them like no time. Essentially, it was just him leaving. Off he
Yeah.
goes.
And she should have been going. He is such a scumbag.
I know. He really is.
Seriously.
He's disgusting. John and Fernanda, mom decides not to come to the wedding. Grandma's
was
sick.
effed up,
I know.
right?
Very fucked
Grandma
up.
can drink some soup on her own and get the colostomy bag perfectly fine. No.
Yeah. I know. It was sad.
You should have been there. That is not right.
I mean, I just thought the whole situation was sad. Fernanda was wearing like a Ross white dress, like a
It was
cocktail
sad.
dress.
Yeah. She deserves better. And they
she
have
does.
pictures I've seen of them like with a real like wedding outfit.
Well,
So I
they
don't know
said
if they
she
just
was going to
took
get
those
married
pictures.
in Mexico. Like they were
Okay.
gonna have
It
another
looked like
wedding.
It was cold where they got married.
Oh,
They're like
okay.
wrapped up in sweaters and stuff. I don't.
Oh.
Who knows what the f's going on with those people?
Yeah, the wedding was very sad though.
Jonathan
They-
and his mom.
Ugh. What happened there? It can't be as simple as like he
Something
moved
dark.
away. I
No.
agree.
People move and it's 10
Right.
years and he's like sobbing like you forget who. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I think like generally, and I could be overgeneralizing, but men's relationship with their mothers is different. Like I think women talk to their moms more significantly. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
to their parents more naturally.
Right.
But you're still not like an asshole. You're still close to your family.
He's still,
You know what I
like,
mean?
Unless
you're Jewish and your mother
weird
calls you 12
happened,
times a
like
day.
she banged his best friend or something.
Something happened. I agree. I don't know what, but yeah. So they got married. Everybody's hitched except Steven and Olga, right? Is that right?
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
God. Good for Olga. Stay in Russia.
Yeah. stay
Better than
there,
a
my
life with this
friend.
asshole. He
God,
looks
right?
like he's doing crack in the dumpster outside Outback Steakhouse. He looks horrible.
He does look rough.
He does not look healthy.
No,
Oh.
and she's so sweet.
So, do we talk about Fernanda and Jonathan's breakup after the finale or after the reunion or right now?
Yeah, let's get into that in the reunion.
Okay.
Let's start talking about the reunion. Actually,
Yeah.
Jay and Ashley. Let's see. I think overall they just have bad energy happening between them. She's stuffed into that dress that's like, you know, remember that brand that was huge like 10 years ago, like Hervé Leisure or whatever. It was like that band.
That's Ashley.
Yes. That like band dress. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh
Kardashians
yeah.
were wearing
I
it.
could never
feel like
wear
that's-
that. Yeah.
That's what she was wearing.
Oh yeah. The bandage dress, and they just look like
Yep.
they just sucked you up.
I just feel like all the time for any reunion where you're going to be sitting down, you need to be sitting in the dress. Try on the dress, sit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you can't
Well,
just be super
And why were they sitting so comfy cozy if they're broken up?
I know. It was a weird vibe.
Right?
Yeah. I liked also when they talk about the social media stuff and him signing up for Tinder. He was like, when I signed up, people just started messaging me saying I was beautiful.
I
because
I was Jamaican and yeah.
Right.
He
And
is
they just-
cute, of course. I'm sure he's so
Right.
he's so photogenic.
Right.
He
They
only
asked
came here for just to come here.
I think he thought it
Right.
was going to be way funner.
Yeah.
Way, is that a word? Way
I don't
more
know.
fun than it ended up being. Like, I think he thought, like, America, he thought, like, I'm just going to be
married,
living it
he
up.
married the wrong girl.
Yeah, he married the wrong girl in the wrong fucking racist ass
Yeah,
town.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's just like, it didn't end up the way he
If
wanted
he
it
went
to be.
to somewhere warm or even New York City, Philadelphia,
If he married a 24-year-old in San Diego
with no kids
or Miami would be perfect because it's close
Yes.
to Jamaica. He'd be
Yeah.
happy.
no kids, how close is a
kids.
plane ride from
It's an
Jamaica
hour.
and
Hour and 15.
Oh wow, that's the
Yeah, it's
life,
close.
man.
Right. So, like, if you're in
Wow.
Miami, he'd be great in Miami. There's a way bigger, like,
It's so
Caribbean
funny.
culture.
I could watch him like beat a dog, and I'd still think I still like him. I don't know why. I blame. She should have known better, and he's young, and I don't hate him.
No. I think
But
he's just,
he's not
you
doing
know,
right. It's not the right thing. But
No.
look who. I mean, I don't know who his mom was, but his dad was Skins. So he was raised to be getting, slipping
Spread
it
his
in.
seed.
He's 20
Right.
years old. The hormones are raging.
Yeah.
She needs
And
to
Ashley
date a
is
man
on her
who's
phone.
older. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
No.
Ashley's
I
on
agree.
Ross.com. Ross Dress
Right.
for Less. And she needs to date an old man who's already got kids because she can't have kids.
I loved when they asked him, like, can you be monogamous? And he's like, no. And then he claims he doesn't know what it meant. I thought that was great.
Yeah, I think he knew.
I think he knew, too.
Yeah. He's not stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
Or maybe he didn't, but yeah.
But see, this is what's confusing to me. On social media at this time, when they were filming this, they looked like they were together and, like, happy.
Right.
So,
Up
I don't
until
know.
Christmas, they were doing those stupid cameos together. and everything was fine, and then it went Instagram, whatever, black, and then they were broken up. So they got back together for a little bit.
You saw that supposedly he created a GoFundMe recently to help him find a place to live.
Yeah, I guess they claim that he didn't. But I who knows? I'm
that's
more
good.
apt to give him more money than Steven.
They're not together still. There's no way. That's my
No,
prediction.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, but I did see her in the hospital. I do feel bad. She was in the hospital on Christmas Eve. He was with her at some point because there's pictures of him there, but
That's nice.
which I think is nice. He does the right thing. She met him. He needs to be 45, 50 years old.
Yeah.
He's got too much of that young blood. He's got to go spread his seed.
Absolutely.
He was put on this earth to satisfy women.
He's beautiful.
He
Jamaican.
is. He's really adorable.
Let
There's
him do
something
what he
about
needs to
him.
do.
I want to dance with him all night. He's fun, and that's why she'll always get sucked back in.
Have
She
you
should
ever
stay
seen
in
Jamaican
contact with
club
him.
dancing?
No.
What? You need to look up a
It would be
YouTube
fun,
video.
though.
No, just look
Oh,
up
no,
a
it's
YouTube
not?
video. No, you're literally like getting humped and fucked on the dance floor. Look it up. Look up Jamaican club dance, just like club dancing. Just look it up. Watch 30
It's
seconds.
better than
it's
than a
so
white
gnarly.
people club.
What? Like literally, they'll grab you,
At
lift
least they
you
got
up,
passion.
full on like hump the shit out of you, flip you over. You're on the ground. Chicks are jumping on guys. It's insane. You got to look it up. It's classic.
Okay. I'm
So
looking
I think
at
you
it.
do want to take a dance with Jay. I would say you'd have yourself
Yeah,
a
they're
good
having
old
fun.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
they
watching
live
it?
They got life. Oh my God! Wow, that is crazy. Oh, okay, that is aggressive.
It's very aggressive.
They're throwing money around. They
Yes.
got like fake guns. Oh, they're like cracking their heads open, falling. Oh, you wake up drunk with bruises all over you. That's a
know.
good time.
It's good. All right.
Oh man. Oh God. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Right?
Wow, good for these
That's
people
good.
living life.
I know. Oh, the one thing I had to say about the reunion overall, like before they started filming, every couple was like, I don't want to talk about, like, they all wanted to not talk about anything that happened during the season. Like, Lita didn't want to talk about the kids. Jay didn't want to talk about the cheating. Like, it was like, this is the fucking reunion. You guys have to talk about this. Like, I don't
know
it's
why
ridiculous.
it feels so different than like Bravo's, because everybody is put together. Maybe it's just because it's couples. It's more like the Married to Medicine ones when
Yeah.
they get everybody going.
Yeah.
I like it. It's really
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, because the other people, like, give their input on it, too, you know, which is interesting.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't
like
seem as that girl doesn't have as much control as Andy does.
Yes, and they all said, like, that they thought Lita was wrong for what she did for the kids.
Yeah, that
Also,
is
did
nice
you notice
to see.
she was wearing colored contacts?
No, what color?
Oh my god, they were like a really terrible blue. You didn't see that? It was
Wow.
like very shitty.
She's dumb.
Yeah, so she she said dealing with stepkids is a major challenge. I put that on Twitter and someone responded and was like, I was like, you know, I said that quote and then I said, think about those poor kids, how they feel. And somebody responded was like, dealing with stepkids is a real challenge.
Oh my God, you idiot! Why would
I'm
they
like,
say that? Do you see
okay.
how she treats? Oh,
Right. Like, yes,
Come
I get
on.
it. Being a step parent is difficult because you're navigating boundaries and whatever. But, like, that's completely different than being a, like, full-blown asshole to children. Like,
yeah, and the way that
come
she
on.
came full bore, like a psychopath, saying
Yeah.
don't give them any money, kicked her out of the house on the
Right.
street.
Yeah.
Come on. She's crazy.
Yeah, they all go in on her. She starts crying.
It
She
is a
says, "I was
challenge, though.
selfish."
It's not
I know.
easy.
I know. It's like, I think you missed the
Oh,
point
that's
there.
hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
that's good.
hilarious.
Yeah, so
Leah
she
should be
says
put
she
in
was
jail.
selfish. And she apologized crying, but I think she was faking it. I don't believe her for a second.
Lita would be trying to. Oh, she's crazy.
Did
No,
you
she
believe her
didn't.
apology?
No, God, no.
Yeah.
God,
I thought it
no.
was all bullshit.
The Oscars. She's a piece of garbage. And
She really
she's
is.
still digging at the family, though. Even when she's apologized, she goes, I feel bad for what I did to Jenica. She never apologizes. Next week, they get Tasha on the line, so that's good.
Yes, can't wait.
I like Tasha. She's the best outlier.
Well, to like Jenica, it's like you didn't. I mean, you traumatized her because you yelled at her sister in front of her, but like that's not the person you wronged. You wronged the
Supposedly
older
she-
children.
Yeah, and supposedly she told Jenica that she has a mole that's going to give her cancer or something.
What?
And that the mom has like a court thing that says there was a whole thing about it that the poor Jenica came home and said that she was going to get cancer because Lita told her she had a mole that looks like it's going to turn into cancer. And
What
then,
an evil
and then the
person.
mom was like, you can't be near, I think was threatening Eric that they can't be near her because she's filling their head with crazy stuff.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, she just I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I just think she is her
she's so
apology was
fake.
because she was getting attacked. It was not because she actually feels bad about anything.
It's like she didn't realize that either they thought they were gonna. She didn't realize how crazy she is. She doesn't realize it's on TV. She's just
Right.
mad she got caught. She's a
Yep.
cheater.
100%. Any other Eric and Lita thoughts?
Just the way that he holds her and
Ugh.
on the couch was really weird. The fact that they seem like one of the most in love couples there seems sad, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Like the way they walk in, there's no drama. They're like very content with each other almost now.
well, you know what?
and-
Misery loves company, and they're both
Yeah.
disgusting human beings to me. So they
How
deserve
can
each
he
other.
be with her after she's blatantly saying she just wants
Right.
him for a job or just to be here for school? Well, she's never going to go to school.
No, she's not.
Can you imagine
Okay,
her being your doctor?
Oh God, no.
She's a
She'd
basket
be like, "Well,
case.
you're just gonna die," and they'd be like, "But wait, my test results came back. No, you're dead."
I gotta
That's
go.
Yeah,
I have
I
more
got things to
patients.
do.
I gotta get home.
you're not doing it proper. Oh, the other day I was unloading the dishwasher, or Dorian was, and it was like he took it off the tracks, and I was like, "Put it in proper," and I like yelled it. I was kidding, but he thought I was being serious. He was like, "Why are you being so
Oh my
aggressive?"
god, I love that. That is hilarious. Oh
I was
my
like,
god.
I was just kidding. You obviously don't like 90 Day like we do.
Put it in proper. That's the best. That's the best thing to say. That you
I'm
do
keeping
have
that
to put
forever.
it in proper.
Yeah, it's the all time.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with how many people I've heard like this just happened to somebody I work with. They put their hand on top. They were unloading the dishwasher and went to grab the silverware, and a knife went through their hand. So,
Oh my god, really?
do
You,
have to
know a
put
lot
it
of
in
people
proper.
that do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're like blindfolded when they're doing it.
I know.
but
I always
whatever.
put my knives down too.
Yeah, I do too. Okay.
Chop Tyler's penis off when he goes in there to grab one.
Steven and Olga. Olga's Skyping
Oh
in.
my god.
Baby Richie was just adorable though, right?
He
Cute kid.
is so cute. I hope Steven never sees that baby ever
I
again.
know.
Just joking. I feel bad. It's his dad, but you know, he's a scumbag. He's the biggest scumbag I've ever seen in my. He looks so crackheadish.
He does. You used to think he was attractive. Remember that?
Oh, no. He just reminds me, sadly, of Tyler as like a youngin', but he looks like crackhead central.
I mean, he says he doesn't feel like he should apologize for anything he said to her. He doubles down on the she should have said thank you to me for helping with the baby, which
Oh
like
my
everybody
God.
flips out on him and was like, what are you talking about? Like, but the fact that he watched that and didn't think anything was wrong with his behavior is very
Yes.
concerning to me.
it's
Like,
very, very disturbing that
You
he wasn't
wouldn't-
apologizing.
right. Like he should have come on and been like, listen, I saw
Disturbing
my behavior.
central.
I was like in a new environment. I was stressed out, and I apologize. He didn't even say that. He like still thinks he was in the right, which is like disgusting.
He's a bad person. She
Ugh.
should stay, or she should come here and just get rid of him.
Yeah, they
Do
all
not
came
marry
for him. No.
She's so beautiful too. Snap, Olga. Stand up for yourself. Is
I
she
know.
on pills though? I mean, not in a mean way. Is she medicated because of what she's gone through in life? Because what she saw is
Her
pretty
reaction,
intense.
because like they were all like,
she's so
Olga,
calm.
how did you feel? She's just like, well, it's like, what?
you
he,
know?
like-
I was really hurting from this. It's like,
I mean,
Jesus.
he was full blown emotionally abusive to you, and then he lied to you about getting a visa so that you could be in a better situation with your son. How are you not upset? I don't
Yes.
understand.
Right. That is
Like,
crazy. I don't even,
insane.
I wouldn't be able to look at Tyler ever again if he didn't get me the visa. And I love how he's like, I just had to get to know her better. You got her pregnant. It doesn't matter how well you got to know
Right.
her. Get the freaking visa, you loser. So she could have given birth without getting some nasty infected knives that they probably used on the person a week before.
Yeah,
they put it
before
in the
walking
Barbicide
herself-
like the hair salon. I mean, come on.
I know. Before she walked herself into the C-section with a bottle of water. I will
And
never
it was like
forget that.
dimly lit in
Oh
there.
god, it was disgusting. That was the worst hospital I've ever seen. I would rather like literally go anywhere than that hospital.
I'd
if I
rather
was sick.
puke the baby up. That's crazy.
What? Jesus Christ.
I can't with him. He's the biggest scumbag. He's worse than Lita at this point. At least Lita
No,
faked
I know.
an apology.
Despicable. He didn't even apologize. It was disgusting.
He deserves to be kicked off of a cliff. I hate him and survive. And then Olga come and yell at him to do shit. And then thank me. He's like Mel Gibson.
I know. It's insane.
He reminds me of that thing of like, smile and blow me. Like, he's such a scumbag.
I know. Disgusting.
I hate him. I hope people just punch him.
Yeah, same.
How old is he now? Oh, he's 20 or something?
Yeah, he's young, but still, it's no excuse. No excuse.
What a scumbag. I
Okay.
hate his little weasel ass. He's so skinny and crackheadish.
I do too.
It looks like he just sits there and itches his face all day long.
Ugh, all right.
Oh, I hate him so much. That baby is really beautiful, too.
Yeah, cute kid. Okay, Asuelu and Kalani. Asuelu
Oh, my God.
shows up in
I
shorts
can't.
and dress shoes, which was quite an outfit.
What was he wearing? It looked like he had volleyball pads on his knees. But I guess it wasn't, but it just looked
No,
like...
those are his tattoos.
Oh, those are tattoos?
Yes,
Holy
those are like full-on
crap.
Samoan
How does that
tattoos.
happen? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's cooler than I thought. That's craziness.
I think
guess
that's
it's
why he's
better
always in
than the-
shorts. I think he's like trying to show them off.
Wow. I
Yeah.
thought he was wearing like extra long pants or wow, those are tattoos. How does that even work?
No, it's a
How do
lot
you have
of
enough
work.
time to sit there and get that done?
That's months of
Holy
work, I think.
crap. How many coconuts do you drink while they're doing that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's still upset about being pregnant. He starts crying immediately when she talks about leaving Samoa. He's very emotional in this episode.
Oh my god, get a grip, dude.
Kalani brings the kid in.
It's like, who's pregnant? You or her?
I know, right? Oh, I like her, the sister's answer. It's not for me to say whether she approves of Asuelu, which is like just full shade.
I know. You've known the guy like a year now pretty well. Give him some credit.
Well, and then like when they were explaining the whole dad comment, they were like, it was kind of a joke, but then it turned into a reality. And then I'm like, what? What do you like? What does that even mean?
He could have sent some diapers, maybe a
I
pack
know.
of wipes.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they said
He
he
could
said
have, but-
he said because they were in America, she didn't need my help for providing for the kid, which I thought was just so Asuelu, just naive and fucking like he thinks America everybody's like rolling in money.
Do you believe him, or what do you think? What's the deal?
I don't know. I just can't figure out if this was all a calculated move or if he's really just that fucking dumb.
She's had to have, right, I know. Maybe he,
It's I don't
God,
know.
I'm 50-50 on it.
I'm 50,
I could see him
too.
being scammer. At least he married her. He is there for her. it
Listen,
seems.
if he's like a full blown scammer
At least
though,
he
then
married her.
he's,
Listen to me, I'm like a 1950s person.
if he's a full blown scammer, he deserves an Oscar because
Yeah.
he seems like the stupidest and like fresh off the boat person I've ever seen in my life. And I do not mean that derogatory. I just mean like literally like he was dropped from another planet into America onto Earth.
Yeah, he's
and
like
is,
a cone head. It's like the
Yes.
cone heads.
Like so it's just I don't know.
And then there was a picture of them online with the three of them, but the sister's in the middle, and in Kalani's like over. They're all dressed up for Halloween, and the sister is where Kalani should be, and everyone's like, "Is this cute?" And people are, I didn't think it was cute because it's just weird. Their
whole energy
I don't
is
know.
weird.
It is really weird, and he's crying too much.
Yeah. It's a lot. He cries when Jonathan starts talking about his mom. He's crying left and right.
It bugs me when Jonathan's crying.
I know. I'm not a huge. See, this sounds terrible. I'm not a huge fan of men crying. It's like makes me uncomfortable.
Cry in the comfort of your home, Jonathan.
Right,
It
right.
seems fake to me. I don't know.
Yeah, especially with him. Speaking of Jonathan and Fernanda, Fernanda's wearing fresh Louboutins. I don't know if you noticed.
I
the
didn't.
red
I gotta
bottoms.
look at that again. I missed it.
So was Lita's, but Lita's looked old. Hers looked brand new.
oh yeah, Lita's are from Jakarta, from the streets.
So-
I just can't stop staring at both of them and their body language. They
Who?
really, Fernanda and
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Fernanda, she says, so she made a comment on Larissa's social media post where Larissa joked about being arrested in front of a cop car. And then evidently that's turned into a battle between the two of them. So
God.
they are battling. I love all these people fighting over social media. It's like very entertaining to me. So
it is funny.
So they seem like they're together, but they've broken up since then? Is that what's happened?
Yes. Supposedly they've broken up. And so Jonathan posted a picture spending New Year's Eve with some woman with a picture with his mom, and they're like, he's like pretty much, she's sitting on his lap, and it was really weird. And then they're fighting with each other online, and Fernanda posted a video of her like somewhere where she's got camo on, she's like turning on a four-wheeler, and she's like out in the woods somewhere, like looks like she's gonna start hunting. It is really, really weird and interesting. And then he like posted a picture like, gonna follow my heart. He was on an airplane, or his says bringing in the new year with this special lady, with his mom. And so they did break up, and she posted a whole cryptic thing. But yeah, she's like, I don't want to talk about Jonathan again. He's talking a lot. He can say whatever he wants. I'm not going to talk until I'm ready. And today, right now, is not the moment.
Okay, so I'm looking at her social media. She does have a lot of their wedding pictures up. And does look like it was in the winter.
Okay, maybe they're getting back.
Oh, no, she says, I'm happy to share with you guys these pictures from our most recent Christmas wedding shoot. What the fuck is a Christmas wedding shoot? That's
What's
so
her
stupid.
things? I don't think. Oh, okay, I am in. And see the latest one of her shooting? Oh,
Yeah,
she is
that's
shooting
weird.
a gun. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
That's aggressive.
I don't see her as like a gun. I never would have. Who's she with? Where is she? She's not in Mexico, so she didn't go home.
And
then she looks like she's ready to shoot Jonathan.
Weird. I don't know. Yeah, this is a bizarre
Oh, and then
situation
December
happening
31st, she puts a picture. Yeah, and so she hasn't. Now the pictures are back with. Maybe they're back together. Maybe they're Ronnie and
here. Ronnie and Jen
Sam
2.0.
/ Jen.
God.
Oh my God.
Interesting. Yeah, they did. I mean, I don't know. They seemed like they had a pretty good vibe going.
They do.
So it's a little surprising, but
I'd actually
always
like
liked
to see
Fernanda.
them together. She's a nice girl, and eventually he's gonna have to settle down. I think she just really wants. He just wants to live his life still. She's really young. I don't know.
yeah.
When I was that young, you just flip out over small shit, and
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so
She did look so pretty, though, right?
she looked great. Yeah, she looked beautiful. Larissa was right to be worried about how she would look because
Larissa. I
Fernanda's
love how
freaking
she's like,
gorgeous.
my enemy. She's just like a
She's
1980s movie. She is nuts.
So Larissa and Colt are not there at the beginning. They were delayed, showing up late like the stars they are.
How did that happen?
So this is what really trips me out is Colt. So Colt emerges with like a goatee and a new haircut. They're coming in like villains. Colt is fascinating to me because like he
is.
really acts like he's the shit.
He
and I
does.
don't understand where it comes from.
He's got Trumpness in him.
Yes, oh my God, that is so perfect. He does have Trumpness. Like he has
voted
this
for
like
him, too.
this like braggadocious, like over the top, like I am the shit vibe that's so unwarranted, and I don't understand where it comes from.
It is the weirdest thing. Everybody must have hated him in high school.
Right? Like the way he walks in
He's
and
an
like,
asshole.
yeah, and he said like as they're like because she loses the bags and of course she's panicking. He's like, "We're going into war without our equipment." I'm like, "What?"
Oh,
Who
he
is
said that
saying
too?
out? Yes.
Oh, I
It's
heard
like,
her say,
what?
I'm ready for war. Oh, my God. So he's in on it.
Yeah,
the
he's
monster.
fully in on it.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, there's something like he thinks he's
so
so
the way
cool.
Debbie did not raise him.
No.
Wow, he really trips me out with that hair and
Me
and,
too. The goatee.
And then when they're in the bathroom, he's like, "Baby, you look good, baby," and she's freaking out over those poor
to me,
producers.
it's like I'm very happy he doesn't have more money, because if he had more, like,
Yes.
say he was like insanely rich, he would be that dude at the club who was just like a fucking douchebag. Do you know what I mean? Like bringing in young chicks and being like, "Hey, baby, sit on my lap," like just like a gross. Like he's already halfway there, you know. But it's like if he had a car with air conditioning.
Do you think he's just really frugal? Do you think he's got money in the bank, he's hiding it, or do you think he's just living to the means he has?
I think he has more money than he lives, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know.
He's got to. You live in Vegas. It's
Right?
not that expensive. Your
No.
car is old. You're not paying a car payment. You live with your mom. Your
Right.
dad died. I'm sure you got maybe nothing,
You got that
but
slot machine.
something. Yeah.
The producer,
Your
like,
dad's ashes are in the bottom of it.
oh god, every time you hit a jackpot, a little bit of it falls out.
Little poof goes into the
The producer brings her clothes, and she's like, "If I don't have a sexy dress to rival these bitches, I don't go out there."
Oh my God! How did her? Can you imagine being the agent at the counter when she
God.
loses her luggage?
Or just one of these producers, like, "Motherfucker, let me go to Forever 21 and buy some."
Yes,
fucking
I was
dresses
thinking
for
that
her."
too. They're like pacing Forever 21, looking for
know.
Kardashian clothes.
I know. It must be Kardashian. It's like, Jesus.
She would want to be with the Kardashians.
Of course she would.
Her
Oh.
face will eventually. She'll get all the plastic surgery to look like
Yeah, she
look
will.
like them. Mm-hmm.
All right, so they finally come out onto stage. I tried to write down this exchange because I thought it was hilarious. So, like, Fernanda tells her she doesn't have any charisma, and she starts yelling, "Nobody cares about you, show respect." Colt says pathetic is paying for a 16-year-old bride to Jonathan, which I thought was a real burn. And then Jonathan...
I know, he's got it in him, right?
Right? Then Jonathan rebuttals, which all-time classic, pathetic is living at home with your mom. And
Yeah,
then-
he's like, Jonathan's like, I hate my mom.
Yeah. And then Larissa says, "You're just bones," and tells Fernanda to pay for a new ass, which I thought was great.
Do you think that what's her face wants to be more like Fernanda, or she really doesn't want to be skinnier, or what is it?
I think the youth and beauty of Fernanda is upsetting to Larissa
Yeah.
because she's naturally gorgeous
Uh-huh.
and is a nice person.
Now, how old is...
I don't know how old Larissa is. She's got to be like 20, in her late 20s, right?
Yeah, and she's given
don't know.
birth a few times, so that really puts some age on you.
Did you notice Asuelu absolutely losing his shit during talking about a robot? He like short-circuited while they
my
were fighting.
God.
Like, you saw he was like spazzing and like
It was
slapping
weird.
And, like, it was weird. It
It was
literally was
kind
like
of
he
frightening.
short-circuited
And that stuff happens in the house, and she does the same thing. She just sits there in
and
silence,
like
and
pats his arm. It was weird.
it was really weird.
Yeah, Asuelu lost it. Everybody gets up and just storms off because they're over it. Because like
It
they
was
literally
really
asked,
weird.
they asked one question to them about the social media thing, and Larissa just lost her shit and wouldn't stop yelling. It was crazy.
She was out of control. She
was
can't be
completely out of control.
controlled.
No,
It's
she
almost
can't.
better that they weren't there for the entire thing, because it would
Oh,
have
it would have been a
about her
disaster
the whole time.
Yeah, it would have been. I think maybe they did it on purpose because it was hard.
Yeah.
Like it was hard to control them.
Yeah,
obviously.
you can't, man. And Colt.
The way Colt was like leaning back all smug in his fucking
He's
shirt.
nuts.
Just, like, I know, it's crazy. It's
Can you
really
imagine
like
working with
gross.
Colt? Can you imagine
No.
watching this show and
Ugh.
this guy was working with you and he probably
No.
doesn't talk to anyone?
No. There's just something so disgusting
Off.
about him to me. Yes, off and just pompous and like it's Trump. You're right. That's like the perfect way to describe it.
Yeah, that just popped in my head. That is
Yeah,
weird.
It's good. It's good.
Next week is going to be great. I love how they're real quick. The Ashley and Jay are like on the Maury Povich, Jerry Springer brick
Yes.
wall. They must film at that studio, and it's like, come on, how are they doing
You're
this?
so right. It was the Maury Povich brick wall. It's like when they storm off backstage after the DNA test and they like follow them.
It was.
Totally.
It has to be the same studio because
Oh,
you don't
God.
just get a brick wall like that.
Disaster.
But Jonathan crying about his mom seems so fake to me. I don't know. I can't help but be cynical.
Yeah. It was good though. I have to say it was a more entertaining reunion than a housewife reunion for me. 'Cause-
Yes, yeah. Now that I'm talking to you about it a lot, it was very entertaining. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I thought that was all we got, so next week will be fun.
Yeah, we'll be back, folks. You're not done with us yet. We'll be back to talk about part 2.
All right.
Yeah, I think that wraps it up. Yeah, so check us out on all the social media. Please write us a review because you love us and we love you on Apple Podcasts. And then we'll be back later in the week with our Bravo episode and then part 2 of 90 Day
Oh,
Reunion.
and we'll be talking Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, yes, we will. Oh, that's on tonight. I'm going to go watch that shit right now.
Oh, man.
Also, we had 2 Black Girls and 1 Rose on our podcast a couple weeks ago, and we will be joining their podcast very soon, near the end of the month, so we'll let you guys know about that, but we're gonna have to painfully sit through watching The Bachelor, so pray for us.
It sounded like people got crazy last
Oh
night,
god, I
huh?
tried to watch it last night and I was like, this is fucking terrible. It's hard, man. Hard to watch.
I gave
but we're
it
gonna
up
get
so
through
long ago. It's hard.
Me
but
too.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I have
do
to
it.
not watch commercials. I don't know how they sit through all that.
No, me
commercials.
neither. God, live? Fuck that.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps it up. We'll be back, folks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.